What's going on, everybody? My name is Tuck. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you guys are staying happy and hydrated. Welcome back to another Call of Duty Vanguard video. In today's video, we're going to be leveling up the Arasaka. I'm at level 50 right now, which officially means I have used all 3 sniper rifles, which means this opens the door for this discussion. Feel free to comment your opinions down in the comment section below, but my God, the sniper rifles in Call of Duty Vanguard suck. There's no beating around the bush, there's no sugarcoating it, there's no other way to say it. The sniper rifles in this game are just bad. Compared to the other weapons in this game, they are just barely viable. If you're an average to below average player, I'm gonna be willing to bet you'll never do well with a sniper rifle. It's just so mind-numbing to think about whenever you actually sit down and think about all the stuff that's wrong with the snipers in this game, but we'll talk about that more in a second. I just want to thank you guys for the continued support here on the channel, whether you've been here since the beginning or if you're new, by the way, please hit that subscribe button for me. It means more to me than you guys know. Hit that bell notification while you're down there. Hit that like button as well. Comment if you want to see more class setups, video ideas, challenge ideas. Share this video with a friend for me. It'll really help out because we are trying to get the channel to 2,000 subscribers before the end of the year. There's an eyelash in my eye. Please stop. Ow, I'm recording. We are trying to grind towards 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and it would mean a lot to me if you guys would help me out with that in any way you can. And as always, we are trying to join Obey Alliance as a content creator, so any forms of support would actually be way more appreciated than you guys know as well. Hashtag ObeyTuck down in the comments, please and thank you. But without wasting any more time here, let's hop into the video and let's rant about some sniper rifles. So just to give a baseline of where I'm at with the Type 99, the Arasaka, we're at level 50 right now. We're like a 1 kill off of the next level, level 51. And then at level 52, I think we unlock the fabric grip, which will make my life a little bit easier. But even with all those attachments, the gun itself is just kind of whack, man. Because like I said, at this point, I've used all the snipers to the point where I'm pretty well acquainted with all of them. I don't want to say I'm bad at sniping. I've hit a few clips. I've hit a few 5-ons. You guys have seen those if you've seen my other videos with the snipers talking about them. And if you haven't seen those videos, click right above me in the top right corner for my list of all the videos I made on Vanguard, my playlist. You can go watch my other sniper videos if you've missed them, but the Kar 98, it's an okay gun. It's pretty solid. I don't feel like there's much wrong with the Kar 98. I absolutely hated the 3-line, and I am absolutely hating the Arasaka right now. And that's pretty much a prime example. Whenever people just have the best gun in the game, you can't fight back. If you want to get historical and philosophical with this stuff, by the time World War II rolled around, bolt-action rifles were pretty much obsolete. That's one of the biggest factors that led to, the Americans being, really good in the wars, that they had the power of the M1 Garand. By the time World War II rolled around, bolt-action rifles were not that good, but that doesn't mean that should apply to a video game, where we've already thrown logic out the window here for a lot of different reasons, but, I just don't understand why the snipers in this game are so bad. Like I've said, the Kar 98 is the best sniper out of the bunch. It's the most well-rounded. That's a hit marker, by the way. The Kar hits decently hard enough, it doesn't get a lot of hit markers, and it's quick enough to the point where I won't lose my mind. The 3-line is the exact opposite. The 3-line, even with max speed attachments, is still the slowest sniper rifle in the game, and if you're just not a good player, you're not going to be able to do well with the 3-line. Like I said in the intro, I really don't think an average player is going to be able to use sniper rifles consistently and do well consistently, which maybe that's good, maybe that's a good thing that we're finally taking some game balance into effect whenever snipers are in the discussion, but it still just makes the guns unusable for the rest of us. Because, even the Arasaka, at ADSs, I've unlocked the speed attachments for the Arasaka at this point. The Arasaka, its speed isn't the problem. Its damage isn't necessarily the problem. The problem with the Arasaka is that it's, well, I mean, as I get a hit marker on a guy's chest, the problem with the Arasaka is its idle sway is so goddamn goofy, I don't know where the hell I'm aiming at the time. Even when you're quickscoping, this gun's idle sway is always going to be a factor because you kind of have to account for its idle sway. So, this, as stupid as this is going to sound, the Arasaka literally doesn't work as a sniper rifle. You kind of have to use it as a hybrid shotgun. You have to be super close to people in order for it to kill, or you have to hit all headshots, which, can I do? Probably, if I wanted to. Can the average player hit all headshots? Absolutely not.
One shot is all I need. Double kill.
And like that. Maybe I yanked off of that one, but I really don't think I should have missed that third shot. I knew where they were coming from. I had the corner basically pre-aimed, and then all of a sudden they peeked the corner and I just didn't hit anything. If I were to, if we're talking this is a Barstool Sports pizza review, let's go down the line. Kar 98, we'll give that a 6.9. Nice. That's the best score any of the snipers are gonna get. The 3-line, a 5.4, and then so far my experience with the Arasaka, After that hit marker, 3.2. That's the review one shot, everyone knows the rules. And I think, like, what amplifies my distaste for the snipers is just, even with double XP, bro, it takes so long to level these things up. Especially the Arasaka. I don't know if I'm just having a bad day. It didn't take the other guns this long to level up. Like, I'm literally having, like, 15 kill gameplays with the Arasaka, and, like, that's my average is, like, 15. I was averaging, like, 50 with the car. With the 3-line, maybe, like, 30 to 40 per game. I'm averaging legitimately, like, 15 to 20 elims per game with the Arasaka, and, like, it just, maybe I suck, and if I suck, I'll take the L, but, like I've said, I don't think I suck. I play competitively. I use snipers competitively. I can top frag in an S&D lobby with a sniper. I've hit clips. You guys have seen my other videos, and like I said, if you haven't, go check the playlist. I've hit 5-ons with the other snipers, and I don't really use snipers like that much. So, like, you guys can chalk it up that I just suck, but at the end of the day, I, like, have valid proof that that just isn't the case. I consider myself to be a very good Call of Duty player, and it just bursts my mind in really painful ways whenever I sit here and struggle this much with a gun that is difficult because the developers just sat there and tuned it up like it's Halo 2 and Legendary. Like, Halo 2 Legendary isn't difficult because the campaign got harder. The enemies just became fucking memes, and they shot mini nukes at you. That's like the equivalent I can draw here, is that sniping just got hard because the developers said, fuck you, there's not an actual challenge that, like, the person can get better with. It's basically RNG at this point. And like I said, I'm sure my opinion will slightly change like it did with the 3-line whenever I get all the attachments that make this gun actually usable. I'm sure that will happen. But, like, just getting to that point is making me want to, like, headbutt all 3 of my monitors. And it just shouldn't be that way. Like, I get it, whenever you have max attachments, that's when the gun will be the best. But that shouldn't mean that the gun getting to that point is literally, like, unusable. Like I said, I'm a good Call of Duty player, and this is taking me a long time. Like, a bad Call of Duty player, like, they'll never snipe. And, like, maybe that's what the agenda is. Maybe that's what we're trying to push. It's obviously enough for me to feel some type of way that I've ranted this much. And I also just unlocked the fabric grip, so let me put that on real quick. Right, so I got scan and repair because I think my rant went a little too hard and I hurt the game's feelings, so we'll find another game and hop back into the rant. But as I was saying, like, average players to below average players to bad players, they're not going to be able to use sniper rifles, and maybe that is the agenda. Maybe we don't want to give bad players one-shot kill weapons because that might be considered easy, but, like, the way that the guns have been balanced is that they're not just, like, if you want to reward people for aiming at upper chest and head, then make it that way. Make it so you have to hit, like, you actually have to have accuracy in, like, this part of the body in order for it to work like that. But you've nerfed snipers to the point where they're just awkward to use, they're slow as shit, that you literally can't get a shot off to fight back. There was a picture I saw whenever this game first came out that said the time to kill in this game, on average, is faster than, like, a human can literally react. Like, we already have that against us. We already can't fight back for most of the gunfights, and add in the fact that the sniper rifles are slow as shit. Off the top of my head, I think the time to kill, you could kill 3 people in the time it takes to ADS a sniper one time. Like, it is so just painfully slow and awkward to use sniper rifles in this game. And speaking of snipers, there they are, and then there's some guy just sprinting at me. My team is getting decimated right now. It is looking like one of those games, bros. Hello? Why can't you, like, what is that? My gun literally wouldn't even shoot, and, like, I had in the high alert. Add in that stupid bullshit too, and we're just, it's a fuckfest of just annoying things, bro. Like, hello? Sick. Awesome. Like, if there was a soundtrack to this game, it is shooting someone with a sniper rifle, getting a hit marker, and then listening to them just fry you with an STG. Can I break this? Thanks. That guy's sitting in the bathroom just waiting for someone to push. Like, I don't understand why the game rewards people like that, but then I get punished. That's another big issue I have with sniping, is the sprint to fire times are so painful, bro. I legitimately have so many interactions in this game where I'm literally sprinting around trying to snipe people, and then all of a sudden I just stare at them like an idiot because my gun won't shoot, because the game just won't let me shoot because it's too soon. Like, I just don't know how we're expected to compete with an MP40, bro. I really don't. They got more dogs, bro. Just fucking slay me in real life. Like, I literally can't do anything. This is just, it's painful. This is a prime example of what's wrong with snipers. You literally can't compete with anything. Like, what did I go? Yeah, like I said earlier, 15 to 20 kills is usually what I average whenever I'm using the Arasaka. I just don't know what we're supposed to do. They're not going to change anything. I know they're not going to. Sniping and competitive is going to be balanced because it's going to be more slower paced. It's going to be more tactical. It's going to be only really S&D, where it's going to be used for picks in S&D. But like, as far as the casual experience goes, unless you want to sit in the back of the map far away from the action at all times and just be Bobbly Swagger and finish every map with like 7 kills, you're just not going to have a fun time sniping in this game. With the exception of the Kar 98, and if you're a good player. If you're a good player and you use the Kar 98, you'll probably be fine. But if you want to use the 3-line, if you want to use the Arasaka, you'd be better off just fucking stabbing yourself in the foot and then watching yourself bleed out, bro. Like, there's just not a lot that can save sniping in this game, in my opinion. If there were to be changes made to this game that would make sniping more enjoyable, the flinch needs toned down, the ADS speed needs buffed, and then the Arasaka's weapon bloom, whatever the fuck that problem is with Bob and Gunsway, that needs toned down, because that's borderline. That is... I can't even think of a word for how stupid that is. The Arasaka literally just doesn't shoot where you aim, which I think is like the biggest issue out of any of the guns, but whatever. You get the point. We're at the end of the video. This is the end of my rant, because at this point I'm just going to continue to repeat myself if I keep going. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I hope I've brought up some points and presented my argument relatively constructed. If you guys have any thoughts, disagree with me, agree with me, leave it down in the comments down below. That's what the comment section's there for. By all means, let me hear your thoughts. I'm not going to be opposed to different opinions. If you think the snipers are overpowered, you're fundamentally incorrect, but you're entitled to that opinion. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you in the next video. Peace.